Good afternoon and welcome to East Campus Stadium for today's Liberty League opener between the Bard College Raptors and your RPI Engineers. Now for the starting lineups, first the visitors from Bard.
Number 2, Zach Pilarski. Number 6, Bobby Noth. Number 10, Alex Mecki. Number 13, Pat Devine. Number 14, Denton Lane. Number 16, Tristan Bevan. Number 18, Max Pickles. Number 19, Joey Carbone. Number 26, Sid Subramani. Number 28, Hunter Davenport. And in goal for the Raptors, number 99, Logan Lepo. Bard is led by head coach Brandon Jackson, assisted by Jerome Hosted. Now the starting lineup for your RPI Engineers. Number 2, Brandon Pirog. Number 6, Trevor McCaughey. Number 7, Dylan Confair. Number 9, Matt Menendez. Number 10, Danny Corridon. Number 11, Austin Betterly. Number 14, Dylan Ashong. Number 23, Michael Harton. Number 24, Joe DiMaselli. Number 31, Trevor Bisson. And in goal for the Engineers, number 1, Matt LeBranch. RPI is led by head coach Adam Clinton, assisted by Matt Esposito, Paul Fowler, and Ryan Jones. We ask that you now please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
do it, boys. Let's do it.
Good afternoon, soccer fans. Welcome to East Campus Stadium. RPI and Bard in the Liberty League opener. For both of these teams, the Engineers in white with red socks, Bard in black, kind of faded gray on the uniforms. Raptors come in 3-4-1 on the season. Engineers at 2-4-1, but undefeated here at ECAV. It's Joe DiMaselli, the sophomore left back, just lobbing it forward. And number 99, Logan Lapo, sophomore goalkeeper out of Lawrenceville, New Jersey, to claim it. Busy day here at ECAV. RPI football, the American version. Number 19 in the country picked up a big win today over Buffalo State, 44-14. You might have watched that here on RPI TV. If you did, you made an afternoon of it. And we're happy that you're here for the men's soccer conference opener. DiMaselli pulls up. He'll find central midfielder in there, Trevor McCaughey. And now Dylan Ashong. Menendez, who's out on the right side today. Engineers at a 4-3-3, excuse me. Here's DiMaselli. Making a run is Corridon, and it's a good one. Danny Corridon, one of the three captains for RPI. Turning, crossing, trying to shield there was Harton, sophomore, our center midfielder there. A couple of midfielders looking to connect in the box so it doesn't come off, and RPI will reset in the midfield. Bard's going to sit back and look for their opportunities to try and counter. That ball went out on Dylan Confair on the near side. Last time out for RPI, they dropped a game to Keene State that many say, including their head coach, that they should have won. Here's Austin Betterly driving at the defense like he so often does, and he wins a corner. Nice work by the junior there. Betterly scored his first goal of the year against Keene State. The Engineers led that one 1-0. Owls tied it up. RPI had a penalty kick in the second half. It was saved. And then the Owls won in the 88th minute. Here's Michael Harton, a right-footed in-swinger from the left side. Played in. Good positioning. Header Hill on a goal. The man who scored 6 goals last year from the back line, Trevor Bisson, from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, gives RPI the lead. Great spot for this corner from Harton, right at the top of the 6. And Bisson buries it. 1-0 RPI. Bisson led the team in goals last year with those 6. Scored more than you'd think, though. Scored a couple from distance. Do you think a big center back like that, he'd get most of his goals from around where he scored there? He did score a couple header goals, a lot of big goals for RPI last year, but like I said, a couple of them were actually from his feet from distance. Here's a Shong. RPI with an early lead. Shong trips over the ball, gets back up, finds Corridon, back to a Shong. And this one's going to be a foul on the RPI right back. Shong, a junior from Pleasant Valley, New York. Header won by Menendez. Harton trying to settle. Nicely done. Back for Bisson. Bisson looking for Menendez. That does not stay within the boundary. Bard looking to go on the attack here. Haven't had much of the ball early. Just 6 minutes in. Corridon. DiMaselli on his left.
Yes.
Looking up the wing. Confair. Plays the cross in. Menendez gets a flick on it. Will be tracked down by Corridon, the senior from New York City. Spins it in. Raptors able to clear. Maybe they'll look to possess a little bit here. It's a giveaway. Read by Confair. Harton wide. Menendez. Into Corridon. And now McCaughey. He's been sitting deep in the hole for RPI early on in this game. Into the feet of Betterly. Nice job to step in that time by Hunter Davenport, sophomore defender. Center back from Kingston. Confair. And now Betterly looking to go at his man. Subramani centering, looking for Corridon. Just in the nick of time. Kicked away and cleared. Bard works it as far as McCaughey. And now plenty of room for his Shong. 45 yards from goal. Out for an RPI throw. RPI women's soccer leads Bard 2-1. They're in the 77th minute. That was a 2:30 start down in Annandale and Hudson. Here we have a 5th-minute goal off the head of Trevor Bisson. And offside flag goes up. I don't know about that. Bedley doesn't agree either. Yep. Bard, center back Zach Pilarski lost his boot. Freshman from San Diego, California. I was wondering what that was sitting out on the field. First I thought it was a water bottle. But I don't know how it got there. One nothing Engineers. 9 minutes into this one. RPI has kept just one clean sheet all year, something that Coach Clinton prides his teams on, his defense. That was against Elms. 6-0 back on September 9th. So as much as he'd like to see the Engineers score, like they already have here, he'd like to also see them not give up a goal on the other end for the first time in about 2 weeks. Ashong wins a header. Raptors. Not enough on that one. DiMaselli read it. Lob forward by Subramani. Cleared again by RPI. Noth. Back on it for the Raptors. Pilarski. Noth back to Pilarski. Left-footed ball looking up the wing. That's going to stay in play. Harton forces his way through the ball. Headed by Davenport. Right now it's just bobbling around. Who wants it? It's going to fall to Betterly. Trying to make a move. Austin Betterly. Lays it back for Menendez. Corridon. Gets a touch. Betterly is onside this time. Little hesitation. Centering across, and it was deflected out for a corner. RPI scored on its last corner kick. It was a Michael Harton in-swinger from the left. Now he'll try it from the right side.
Here, let's see a good header here. Yes, he's free.
Driven towards the middle of the penalty area. DiMaselli gets a head on it, straight down. Menendez, Corridon. A little outside of the foot flick for Menendez. Still Menendez to the end line. And his low cross is cleared. Ashong pops up a header. Corridon. And Confair going to win an RPI throw.
Hey, Tristan, let's go. Max, coming to you. Yeah, Tristan. That's us. Here up. Tristan, don't touch. Hey. You, Tristan. Go. Yeah, keep moving. Nobody in the box. Yes, out. Good, Tristan.
Corridon. No. McCaughey draws a foul in a dangerous area. Here's the kick. It's going to be a Ashong. And that one, I think, just tipped over the bar. Yes, a good save. Probably a little more towards the center of the net that Ashong wanted. Corner kick in over Bisson, over DiMaselli. Nothing Engineers. 13th minute. Ashong. Spraying it wide. That one, I think, came off of Corridon. Coach Clinton not happy with the service. He wanted that to Corridon's feet, not his head. I'm sure he would also prefer that. Here's a nice looking kick there from Lepo. At least allows the Raptors to push forward into the midfield, but again, one back by RPI, and Corridon finding some space on the outside. Ashong wants Menendez to make a run. Plays the ball anyway. Harton charges it down, but it's going to be a handball and a foul on RPI. 85th minute down in Annandale on Hudson. RPI women leading Bard 2-1. Goals from Kaplan and Wisdom for the Engineers, looking for their first Liberty League win. Ashong finds Menendez. And now Brandon Pirog. That might be his first touch today. RPI's spent the entire opening 15 minutes here on the attack. Corridon, nicely done with the outside of the right. Ashong. McCaughey, DiMaselli trying to slot it through. Good coverage, however. I think that was Subramani. Pirog takes the throw quickly. Here's McCaughey. Ashong. Harton. DiMaselli. And McCaughey on the big RPI logo here at East Campus Stadium. Oh, a missed touch from Harton. Bard takes over. And now a little bit of room to turn. Now they'll just lob one over the top. Ashong heads it back, and our first touch of the game for the RPI captain and keeper, Matt LeBranch. As I mentioned, one of the three to wear the armband. One of them is Danny Corridon making the run here. Looking for, actually, Confair on the left. Too far for him. Dan Grable is the other captain for RPI. He's on the bench now. There's number 3. Left-footed back. Confair surrounded by Raptors, but it will be an RPI throw. Engineers scoring in the 5th minute. Trevor Bisson on a header on a Michael Harton corner. RPI with virtually all the possession thus far. Very patient here. Bisson. It's difficult to pick apart a defense sitting back this deep. Engineers are finding the best mode of attack is through the air. Here's a ball in. Harton. And Corridon! Save made by Lepo. Rebound in front. Still not out of the woods. Menendez shot is blocked. And now maybe a chance for Bard to counter. Although look at the work from Harton to get back defensively. Played out for a Bard throw in. Great opportunities there. Great save by Logan Lepo to deny the Engineers their second goal. McCaughey. All the way back for Pirog. It's a final 2-1 RPI women winning today. Good fight for that one. Sid Subramani, the junior from Cheshire, Connecticut, for the Raptors, shielding that ball out for a goal kick.
Unlucky DC 10. Take him down the line. Hey, run for it. Show it out, show it out. That's all, guys. Covered. Try to keep that in play, please. Boys, you don't have to force it there every time. If he makes the run, something else opens up. 11 checking. 10 central. Hey, Pirog. Hey. Whip it in. Whip it in. Right. Max into space. Bobby into space.
Confair. Betterly. Just tenacious when on the attack is Austin Betterly. That time a little bit too aggressive, and he commits a foul. Halfway through the first half here. 1-0 RPI. On a goal by Trevor Bisson.
Press, he has no feet.
Lepo, cheeky little chip there to try to get it over. Confair. You don't often like your keeper taking those kind of risks. Now stepping into that one was a Shong. No substitutions either way. Not that you'd expect one here, 20 some odd minutes into the game, but still worth pointing out. DiMaselli, sophomore. Spent some time at center back last year, but he's been the starter on the left side for almost all of 2018. Over the top for Harton, settling, going to give it back to him. Offside flag is up on Harton as he found Confair who put it in the back of the net, but the flag was up and the whistle went. Menendez lobbing, sent back, Bisson heading. Raptors settle. Carboni. Harton into the feet of Betterly. Tackle came from Pilarski. He was able to get it away. Looks like we have a number of subs coming here for Bard. I think 5. Five changes. Harton got a touch to that. Looks like it's going to be an RPI throw anyway. So the substitution will have to wait.
Stay. Let's go DC7. 31. 31.
Oh, yeah, Vera. That's his bro.
23.
I love it. Look at this Polish Spanish. Oh, yeah.
Long throw from Pirog, right back to him. Serve it back in. Subramani heads away. Cleared out by Denton Lane. McCaughey. Looks like RPI has a sub coming now. DiMaselli. Looks like Billy Chizzo.
Good job, Comfair. Yes, Comfair. Keep moving.
Harton.
There we go, DC. Both DCs are great.
25 minutes in here. 1-0 Engineers over Bard, and the Liberty League opener for both teams. You should get a substitution now. Here it comes. 5 Raptors coming in, 2 Engineers.
Let's go, Comfair.
Who's my right? Get on it. Danny, C10 coming across. Isaac, just check back. Deep. Hold it. Open up. Hey, that's fine. Fine. Yeah. Good. Stop it going.
Harton.
They can go back. Get our line.
See what we have coming in here. 2 RPI subs are Silva, and Chizzo, a couple of the talented freshmen for the Engineers. Antonio Scani, Liam Gomez, Marco Scani, Antonio and Marco, and then Isaac Yelchin. And Naka O'Connor, team's top scorer. All come in, so we'll see what O'Connor can do. He wears number 22, is a freshman from Williamstown, Massachusetts. Has 4 goals and an assist off the bench, 9 points. 1 game-winning goal. One of his 4 has come on a penalty. There's a turn out of the back, clearance on the ground right to Harton. Lays it off for Chizzo, it's off the mark. And again, Harton will continue to work back and try to win the ball, and in essence he does, and then Silva gives it away. Chizzo's had some success on the outside. It looks like he's playing the target spot now. Billy Chizzo is. He scored against Elms. He scored against Oneonta. Turned out to be a big goal. 77th minute. Game tying goal. RPI tied Oneonta 1-1 here. Served in. Silva's behind him. Fanning on the clearance, but gets some help. Liam Gomez is going to work it out to center of the field, but one back, and then Bisson gives it away. Harton gives it right away there on the outside. Menendez, here's Billy Chizzo. Serving it in, and it's not held initially by Lepo, but then he goes and grabs it. Looked harmless enough there from Chizzo. Harton into Confair. And now Paul Silva. Silva, a talented center midfielder for these Engineers. And now Chizzo. playing in his 7th game for RPI. Hasn't started yet, but I mentioned the team's top scorer. He tied with Harton 2 goals apiece. And Silva doesn't have any points yet, but he's shown flashes. This is the 4th time he's come off the bench. He started 3 games for the Engineers this year in the midfield. Finds himself in there now. Here is Chizo. Silva. Back for Harton, who's now sitting deep where McCaughey was. So a little bit of a shuffle in the midfield with those substitutions. Wide from Corridon. And now Harton. Bard has not sniffed the RPI penalty box yet. Now Chizo, good tackle by Subramani, who's been busy today. And now whistling a foul. That'll allow the Raptors to get forward if they want. And they're going to take their time with this free kick, of course. Looks like that's Hunter Davenport to take the free kick. DiMaselli, the only one around, finds Confair. And now Silva can't get there. Backing up his lane. Offers Subramani. He'll play it forward over the head of DiMaselli, who shields and just whacks it right back towards the midfield line. Paul Silva settled well. Plenty of room on the outside on the right. Corridon finding Ashong. That one a little bit too direct from Dylan Ashong. It'll roll all the way into Lepo. "30 minutes gone here at ECAV. 1-0 Engineers. They scored all the way back in the 5th minute. Headed goal by Trevor Bisson, his 1st of the year and 7th of his career, the sophomore from Louisiana. Maselli, you hear him from here, calling off Pirog to head that ball forward. Menendez trying to play it on for Chizo. Well won there in the midfield by the Raptors. Turning with it is the shifty O'Connor, and he draws a whistle and a foul. Raptors think they can turn this into a chance here. They're 50 yards from goal. Kolarski in. Bisson up to win the header. Looking to turn is Gomez. He'll cross. That one pops up. I think it came off Lashong last. It'll stay in the field of play. Now Corridon into Chizo. Does very well to settle here. Ball still bobbling a bit, but DiMaselli just plays it forward. Subramani stolen away by Silva. And now Silva draws a foul. But Bard finally getting forward. Now Harton. Menendez gave it to Silva, took off down the sideline, but Engineers will slow it up. Here's Harton again. Now Silva. Wide for Menendez. Silva to Chizo. Back to Menendez. The cross over everybody. Taking a look around is Yelchin, the senior from Topanga, California. He only gets it as far as Harton. Sent back by Ashong across to DiMaselli. He has a goal this year, a pretty goal and a free kick. Game against Elms College. But a solid left foot for the sophomore. Now the two-footed Chizo sends one in with his left all the way through. Ashong. Back to Harton. Harton has room. Thought about lining one up. Silva, top of the 18. Menendez. Back for Ashong. They aren't going to get too much closer than this. There was a ball headed on by Corden. He just got a piece. He was being jostled a bit. Now trying to give it back to DiMaselli, and Confair can't get there either. Throw in to the Raptors. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Looks like the third RPI captain's about to come on, Dan Graybill. Struggled with injuries throughout his career, but it's good to see him healthy and able to help out RPI here this season. I think he's played 3 games in the last 2 years combined prior to this one. Pirog for DiMaselli. Closing on him quickly that time was Yelchin, and it'll be an RPI throw. They have a couple of subs waiting. Graybill, the senior from Reinholds, Pennsylvania, on, as is freshman Shea Seeley out of Caddy, Texas. Seeley's shot, that one's turned away. Good save. It was struck well. Now lobbed in by Silva towards the back post, headed away by Subramani.
Yes, go in front, Max. Good, good. Don't dive.
Corridon continues to fight for it, and he draws a foul in a very dangerous position. Free kick coming up for RPI, 8 minutes to go. Three engineers are over the ball. It'll eventually be Paul Silva. Looks like he's going to take this one, and he misses just wide. Good looking free kick there from Paul Silva. Curled it over the wall and just outside the left post. Lepo didn't even move. Either he was very confident it was headed wide, or he didn't see it coming over the top of the wall. Either way. Trevor Bisson has RPI in the lead. Seeley wide for Chizzo. That pass kind of ate him up a little bit. Couldn't get it out of his feet. Bisson into Harton. Smashed wide for DiMaselli. Harton's been everywhere today. Had a hand in the goal with the corner kick. Really the engine for this RPI midfield. He and Danny Corridon, that's for sure. Now Silva trying to slot one through for Seeley and shielded off for Leppo. Well played there by Davenport.
Let's go, Daz. Woo!
This first half has flown by. And over the top of everyone. Looks like it'll be an RPI throw. Silva pops it back to Chizzo again. Chizzo doing a great job just settling the ball. Putting some tough spots sometimes. There's a ball over the top. Subramani handles it again for the Raptors. RPI throwing upcoming. 40 minutes gone at ECAV. Corridon looks up. Headed away this time by Davenport. Corridon settling. Stolen right back by Daniel Lee. And then DiMaselli reads that one well and steps in to win a ball. Lane is down. He's slowly back to his feet. Now looking wide, here is DiMaselli from Graybill. Now he tried to give it back to Graybill, but wasn't really making that run. We'll have a substitution here. Raptors will make a change in at least the final 4 minutes of this half. Marco Scani coming off. He's replaced by number 17, Rayevsky. Jonathan Rayevsky, sophomore from Highbridge, New Jersey. Shea Seeley might be the best on-the-ball dribbler for these Engineers. Either him or Silva. Just pure dribbling ability. Seeley created a goal almost all by himself against Elms. For his first collegiate point, it was an assist. He probably beat 3 or 4 defenders. Sent a cross into Hunter Best for a goal. It was the 6th RPI goal in that 6-0 victory. Seeley off for Corridon, playing it through. The left-footed Graybill trying to cross, got some of it, enough of it to send it towards goal. Subramani clears it out for an RPI corner. And we'll send Harton up to take it again. This is where they scored from, RPI, way back in the 5th minute. Big bodies are up. Pirog, Bisson, DiMaselli. One of the bigger back lines you'll see in the league. With DiMaselli on the outside. Here's a corner in. Bisson heading wide. Reminiscent of the goal, but that time Bisson a little bit further out and the header wide of the target. Corridon and Harton combined to win that. Here is Chizzo. Silva over the top. looking for Seeley, and it's tracked down by Lepo. Minute and a half to go in the half. Lepo, Rayevsky, header won by Shong. Chizo keeps it in, or did he? No. Out for a barred throw. Approaching the final minute of the half. Important, of course, for the Engineers to go to the lead, or go to the break with the lead. Maybe adding to it. Graybill slotting it forward for Seeley, and again, Subramani, who's had a good half. Just shields that one out. Barnes did a pretty good job defending here in this half. The set piece, the only blemish on their defensive record so far. Of course, they have not been too adventurous getting forward. Their top scorer, saw him come off the bench, but he's only had a handful of touches. That being Naka O'Connor. He's the highest man forward now. And RPI just playing out the half. We will go to halftime. 1-0 Engineers. Trevor Bissett with his first goal of 2018. Getting RPI on the board. We'll be back with the second half in just a little bit. You're watching RPI Men's Soccer on RPI TV. Second half underway. Engineers now playing from left to right, leading Bard Raptors 1-0. Ball through, kind of in between Menendez and Betterly. But, RPI throw in the end. Sun peeking in towards the south end of the East Campus Stadium. Now Pirog will step into a left-footed shot right on. It's held onto by Lepo, excuse me. Harton, well, nearly got in the end of that one. So Naka O'Connor gets the start in this second half. Playing up front. Well, a goal kick coming here for Bard. And now here's Confair. Trying to cut it back across the top of the box. Flicked on there by Harton. Well defended in the end by Joey Carboni. Now Betterly looking to turn. Just barely keeps it in, but again, Carbone to win it back. Twisting and turning, and a foul here against RPI as Max Pickles was taken down. Eighth different goal scorer for RPI, scoring their 10th goal. On the year. And it's game number 8. So I'd like that number to get up a little bit. So at least maybe goal in the third, goal in a half. That looks like a corner. Subramani was pressured in the corner, lost the ball. Corner in, and Betterly got his head on it. Just couldn't steer it on frame.
Go get one white. Go get one white.
Actually, throwing back to it was DiMaselli. Oh, a shot rolled wide at the other end. Best chance there for Bard so far. As that one came from a good win at midfield from O'Connor. And there's actually plenty of goal to shoot at on that attempt there. But O'Connor showing off his playmaking abilities there. Corner coming up here for RPI. Harton to take the corner. And getting a touch there. Corden towards the back post. It was cleared off the line. Sent back to Harton off the head of Bisson. Again to play it in. It's knocked out for a throw-in. Headed back out. Pirog again up to take the long throw. There it is. Headed in the air by Subramani. Harton, half volley, a save. Rebound, Betterly scores. 2-0 RPI. Great decision there by Harton. Go ahead and take that. He hit it cleanly, struck it well. Lepo couldn't handle it, and Betterly was there to clean up. Engineers doubled their lead.
Come on, killer head stick now. Let's go. Killer head stick. Put him away.
Just what RPI needed. We saw Raptors had a little bit in them offensively as they nearly tied things moments earlier. Is he on? Yes. Here's the cross. It's blocked, and another RPI corner coming.
Desire now, White. Let's go. Go get it, White.
Now Harton's ball in, headed wide. Might have come off the back of the head. Either Pirog or DiMaselli went wide. Good effort, though.
Left shoulder! Left shoulder! Oh, that's so Dash, jump in. Dash, jump in. Here on 12. 22. A short, 14. A short. Danny Gordon, 22. Danny Gordon, 22. Menendez, hold. Tristan together.
Free kick coming up here for Bard right at midfield.
Wait.
Bisson rises well. Heads it clear. Confair couldn't track it down. Subramani all the way forward. Pirog had a crack at it. Now a shot coming, rolled wide.
Come on, boys, clean it
It
up.
was that man O'Connor
I was just going to tell you.
with the opportunity.
So I just meant to tell you.
That time, instead of making the pass, it was O'Connor who got on the end of the ball. As again, it's that second ball. RPI nearly cost them there. Harton, well done down the line. Confair with his left, in towards Menendez. Shot over the top there. It was Danny Corden. Caught it with the outside of his right. Couldn't quite turn it on goal. We have a substitution. It's a Bard sub.
Oh, wait.
Substitution for the Raptors. Harton draws a foul. Rayevsky back in for the visitors, replacing Denton Lane. It'll be a free kick. McCaughey to take it. Looking to send it into the box. Falls for Harton, no. Menendez sliding to keep it alive, but it'll run out for a Bard goal kick. 57th minute. RPI leading this one 2-0. Goals from Bisson, sophomore center back, and Austin Betterly, the junior. Now he's trying to get on the end of this one is Betterly. It has to be such a pain for defenders. Just his pace going at goal. Now DiMaselli's not going to get there. Last touch off for Raptor. It's going to be an RPI corner. Another corner kick for RPI. This will be their 7th. Stats here, about 60 minutes into the game or so. 58 minutes in. Shots are 12-2 RPI. Shots on goal 6-0. Bard with 2 real good chances in this game, but neither were able to find the target, and ultimately, that's what has the Engineers up a couple of goals. They've had the better of play, and it's shown on the scoreboard. Here's Harton to take another corner towards the back post. Leppo was going to punch. Headed wide by Ashong. Oh, the phone's ringing here. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know if I should answer it or not. That one came off of a Betterly. Today's game not on WRPI. It's only on RPI TV. We had some concern from the station, but everything's sorted out. 2-0 Engineers here. Liberty League opener for both teams. Valuable 2 points on the line. RPI with a good record all time against Bard. 14-1-1. The lone Bard victory in the series came in 1932.
Come on now. Missed the first one.
So it's been a while since the Raptors have won a game against the Engineers. RPI 6-0-1 since Bard joined the Liberty League. Free kick for the Raptors here. The left foot of Zach Pilarski to send it in. Bisson heads it straight up in the air. Volley towards the back post. Over the top on the header. Another chance for the Raptors here. And for a third time, they're unable to find the frame. It looked like LaBranche may have been beaten there. The header came from Antonio Scani. Looked like a harmless free kick. Engineers, again, that's another second ball won by the Raptors. Off of a ball played into the box. Now we have a stoppage here. I'm not quite sure what for. Adam Clinton looks like he's walking all the way. I'm not sure what's going on. Where's he going? Has he been sent off? He wouldn't go that way if he was. Are these two gentlemen flying a drone somewhere? That's wild speculation. I'll stop. Well, RPI head coach Adam Clinton walked all the way to the end line and told a couple of students maybe they were saying disparaging things about the Raptors. I'm not sure. Anyway, we're back to action here. RPI leading 2-0, but could be a much different game. If Bard was able to finish off their couple of chances, now Menendez sending one towards the far post. It'll sail out for a goal kick. Pirog with his off right foot gets enough of it to find Danny Corridon. This is here and a substitution for RPI. And it looks like Menendez is coming off. And Confair is going to switch over to the right wing spot. So Confair playing in, Corridon. Let's try one more time. Graybill playing in an advanced position on that left wing. Corridon still in the middle with Harton and Trevor McCaughey. No. Trying to turn on the far side, and Graybill, anytime he gets his knee twisted up, you want to cringe a little. So all these injuries he's had to deal with his. He's got a brace on that left knee. There's a ball out for a Bard throw. Harton forward for clearance from Davenport. RPI keeps it. Here's Dylan Ashong into Betterly. Slotted forward, looking for Corridon. Nearly found him. Tackled away. Ashong. Corridon turning, lays it off. Trying to find Graybill. One back by the Raptors.
Excellent work, Dash. That's your ball.
Trevor McCaughey off for DiMaselli. Trying to get on to the end of this one is Graybill. Gets a touch, and it's going to be a goal kick. Subramani played it off of Graybill in the end and won the goal kick. 65 minutes gone here. 25 to go. DiMaselli chipping towards the corner flag. Hits the corner flag, but it'll be a goal kick. Almost a real good rugby kick there from Joe DiMaselli.
Let's see it, Bunky! Woo! Yeah, Tommaso!
Ashong. Corridon. That one a little bit too far out in front of Graybill. Bard has not possessed the ball much here, but it's about as far forward as they've sat in this game. And a good-looking ball from the back from Davenport. Played on. Pirog cuts it off. Looking for O'Connor there. Now Graybill into Betterly. Both wingers on the same side here. They have plenty of pace up front right now with Confair and Betterly both out there. Substitution for Bard. Yelchin back in. Harton. Subramani trying to settle. Nice turn. He'll lay it off for Logan Lepo. Lepo for Davenport. Charge down right to Betterly. Has a man, Corridon, or Confair rather. Didn't see him right away. Now Harton turning. Betterly got back on side. Betterly chipping, looking for Confair. Touched out for a corner. 8th corner kick coming up for RPI. They've scored off of one of them. They've looked dangerous on a number of others.
Hey, Pira, let's see a goal.
Ball up. Headed towards the top of the 18. Graybill calls everyone off, heads it on, heads it again. Still Dan Graybill, and he's taken down at the side of the box where the referee said no. A couple of calls for a penalty. It was a good effort from Dan Graybill, coming all the way from the left side. Tommaso Valagusa in for RPI, sophomore from Arlington, Massachusetts. And he gets his first touch. It's a header. Didn't quite get enough of. RPI keeps it. Confair looking for Corridon. Touches it around the defender. Corridon looking to slot it back. Shot far side. Onside is Confair. Couldn't steer it towards goal. It was blocked down nicely. Harton again has a man wide and finds him. It's a Shaw. Plenty of room. The cross. Far post over everybody. Going to be a goal kick. Have to like what the Engineers have done here in the second half, generating chances. They've scored once.
Yes, Rocco!
Forcing Lepo to make saves. Silva back on for RPI. As is another freshman. First look at Joaquin Rodriguez, a freshman from Miami, Florida. So two freshmen and a senior in the midfield. There's a ball looking for Confair. A little too far for him. But the clearance is a poor one from Pilarski right into Confair. And he's tripped up and goes down. Foul here on Bard. I'm not sure what argument Carbone has here. He ran right through the back of the junior winger. Confair, the junior from Williamsport, Pennsylvania, draws the foul. It'll be Dylan Ashong to take the free kick. 19 minutes to go in the second half. His ball is a good one towards the back post, headed in the air. Valagusa. No one steps to him. Corridon, a shot over the top. Well, I've said Bard should have maybe one, maybe more in this one. RPI, the chances they've generated, especially in the second half, could have 3 or 4. No one stepped to Valagusa. He's able to do whatever he wanted there, including pick out Dan Corridon in the middle of the field. Valagusa. And we're going to get a substitution here. More Billy Chizzo. Throw-in coming up for the Engineers on the near side.
I'm your #1 fan.
Here's Chizzo, double team. Can he work his way out of this? Forced to the sideline. Silva trying to drag it out of there. And it'll be another RPI throw. Billy Chizzo playing it in. Caught awkwardly by Lepo against the crossbar. He's able to pull it in. DiMaselli calls it, heads it. Silva lays it off for DiMaselli up the wing. Valagusa. Tommaso Valagusa back for DiMaselli, and now Silva. Plenty of room to work on the right side if the Engineers want to go that way. Rodriguez. Ashong. Back to Joaquin. DiMaselli. Silva beats one man. Outside of the foot to Valagusa. Found Corridon. Engineers win it back. Valagusa wide. Here is Chizzo. Shielding. Turning. Cuts it back. Silva. A shot that's blocked. And Bard will reach near midfield. Yelchin had it stolen away. Valagusa turning. Wide for Graybill. He'll cross. Headed away. It was a low cross and low enough for Davenport to knot it clear. Brandon Pirog. Across for Bissett. His goal stands as the game winner right now. Trevor Bissett. His first of the year. Ball forward. Valagusa gets a touch! And a goal! Tommaso Valagusa. It's 3-0. A great effort from the sophomore as he's able to put it away. Making it 3-0 Engineers. Another look at the goal. Couldn't tell if it was a miscommunication between Davenport and Lepo, but Valagusa took advantage. It's his first collegiate goal for the sophomore. Came on as a substitute here in the second half and made the most of it. Ashong in. Lane clears. Credit and assist to Dylan Ashong on the goal. And now Chizzo drops it back. Corridon, left-footed shot wide. As he nearly made it a fourth for RPI. Ball in midfield for Chizzo. Rodriguez. Now Bonke. Sakura is in. At center back, he's on for Pirog. Shielding is Davenport. Bonke Sekarore Jr. from Syracuse, New York into the game. All right, another substitution here. They're going to give Danny Corridon the final 13 minutes off. One of the workhorses in the midfield for RPI and a senior. He'll sit down here. His replacement, Thomas Carlisle, sophomore out of Michigami, Michigan. Good ball to the middle. Shama wide, picked off. And now Chizzo takes a look. Carlisle makes a run. Well tackled back by the Raptors. Pilarski chipping over the top, handled by Bisson. Falls for Yelchin. Rodriguez touches it wide. On for Carlisle. Good turn. Fumbled it a bit and allows Yelchin to get back and steal it away. Make that Scanny rather. Good tackle by Grable on the far sideline. He's a natural left back, so his defensive tendencies will show on that play. Playing on the left wing here. RPI holding on to a 3-0 lead. 1 goal in the first half, 2 here in the second. There's a low ball towards the top of the box. Bisson was tangled up, went down. Silva leaves it off for Valagusa. Now Silva spraying it wide. Graybill has Valagusa running far post. He'll play the near side run of Chizzo, and that shot was not touched. Chizzo thinks it's a corner. It is not, and now we have a substitution. Another change on the back line. Ashong is off. And CJ Emmerich, another freshman, he's from Woodbury, New York, into the game. Right back, there is Emmerich. An early touch, an early ball, looking for classmate Chizzo. Chizzo bumped. Last touch by a Raptor. Pilarski doesn't like the call. And, well, you don't often see an argument work out in your favor, but that's what happened here. Pilarski, I think the Lions just forgot which way the teams were going. Flick on header. Won by Emmerich. Another barred throw. 10 minutes to go. Sekarore. He'll play LeBranch, who's still in there. Looking for his first shutout of the year. He has a combined shutout. He was subbed off against Elms with that game well in hand. Looking for the personal clean sheet. There's a ball in, and they may have jinxed him. Going to get accused of it anyway. Bard is on the board. A good ball towards the back post and a great finish by O'Connor. Raptors finally able to capitalize on one of the chances they've had here today. Here's Emmerich. On for Valagusa. He'll send it in. No, blocked down. No, whistle here, and we're going to get a yellow card. Maybe not. Nope, just a talking to. Is he going to? I thought he was going to give one. He stopped the clock, but doesn't necessarily mean. Free kick in. Comes down. Silva, a shot and a save, and it's cleared out. A couple subs coming up here for RPI. This ball hit high towards the back post. Well, past the back post. So that barred goal, the 5th of the year for Naka O'Connor. Assist going to Antonio Scani as Billy Chizo's going to roll one on goal. High scoring game here at ECAV, 3-1. That one skips right through Thomas Carlisle. That one looked like it hit the hand of Silva. Did not get by our center referee. He's doing a good job today. Kept this one under control. Pilarski's going to take the free kick. This one will not reach the top of the 18. Clearance from Emmerich. Silva's going to settle and find Valagusa. He'll smash it forward. Offside flag goes up on Marco Poljak, freshman from Brewster, New York. Getting an opportunity as the target man, and he just a little bit early on that run, or he would have been off to the races one-on-one with Lepo. So Bard down 3-1. They've kind of let loose here. Been sitting back from us the entire game, but going for it now. There's a couple of players tangled up. LeBranch wants everyone to get forward after handling that kick, but of course in no hurry, leading by a pair of goals. He'll put it on the ground here and have a go towards midfield. Poljak got his head on it, as did Emmerich. Antonio Scani. Silva, sliding tackle made by the Raptors. Now Bisson, he's going to smash it forward, looking for Chizo. This one will roll a little bit too close to the box. It'll be handled just in time by Lepo. Bisson a header. Carlisle. Plenty of room out wide. And that's knocked forward there. Good ball to the near side. Shot coming off the post and in. It's Billy Chizo. Once again, his 3rd goal for the Engineers. And it's 4-1. Great calm showed on that finish for Billy Chizo. Scored against Elms back on the 9th. Oneana on the 3 days later, that Wednesday, was kept off the score sheet against Potsdam, a 1-0 loss. But here, cool and calm inside the far posts. Four to 1. Fourth different goal scorer today for RPI. There was a great find. I think it was Silva. Perfectly weighted ball across. 4 minutes left. Plenty of youth out there now for RPI, but they're showing good attacking instinct anyway. Valagusa wide, Carlisle. Rosenthal. Yelchin. This ball popped in the air. Rosenthal's going to get there. Rising up nicely is Emmerich to win the header. I'm going to call a foul on Emmerich. Have to applaud the effort there. Taken quickly. LeBranch is going to handle. He got bumped by Yelchin. Not sure there's much to that. Quick throw now. Emmerich playing Chizzo.
Number 7, get over here.
Now battling for it here is Carlisle. Slipping it in for Poljak. And well defended by Subramani. That's Cam Law back at the left back spot. Back for Lepo, some pressure. Still a little bit of sun remaining here in the waning hours of September 22nd here, East Campus Stadium, which is well on its way to seeing 2 runaway victories for RPI teams this afternoon on RPI TV. Something a little bit symmetrical about, what, 44-14 and 4-1. For all the numbers people out there, and probably enjoying that. That one skips off over the foot of Rodriguez. Stepping in, and a foul on Preston Veely. Preston, the senior, 6 foot 170 from Woodbury, Connecticut. Ball played in. Not a bad one. Headed by Sekarore. Cleared away by Emmerich. That's the goalkeeper all the way up at midfield. That could have been dangerous if he had any other result than the ball he was able to play. 30 seconds left, and that ball is just whacked upfield by Law.
Thanks, Dash. Dash, great touch, man.
Chip the goalkeeper. The keeper's off his line.
4 seconds. They're just going to be able to get this kick off.
Keeper's off his line.
That's about it. They'll do it for this one. RPI with a convincing victory here in their league opener.
Hey, number 7, we're waiting.
1 goal in the first half. It came just in the 5th minute. Trevor Bisson's first of the year from Michael Harton. RPA made it 2-0 in the 53rd minute. Austin Betterly scoring. Then it was Tommaso Valagusa who poked one by the Bard keeper in the 75th minute. Bard got on the board 81st minute. Their top scorer, Naka O'Connor, with his 5th goal of the year. But then it was Billy Chizzo to get that goal back, 86th minute. Off a nice pass from Paul Silva. I'd like to thank all of you for watching today's game. And for everybody here at RPI TV, once again, your final score in this one. was RPI 4 and Bard 1. This has been a live presentation of RPI TV.